An Arizona company recalling 6.5 million pounds of beef because it may contain salmonella. The recall impacts hundreds of products packaged between July 26th and September 7th. Investigators say at least 57 people in 16 states have reported getting sick. This all comes after another massive beef recall last month, that time tied to a Colorado-based farm. With all these recalls, experts say to check your freezer for any affected products and always cook your food to the recommended temperature to avoid getting sick.
You will find traces of salmonella in raw chicken. That's why you always hear 165 for 15 seconds to kill that salmonella. Same thing with ground beef. E. coli is often present, even if they do not catch that in recalls.
And experts recommend that you use something to check the temperature as well. Okay, we have a lot more details on how to check your meat to see if it has been recalled. You can find that at WBIR.com.